Let's talk about how a simple morning routine can get you better weight loss results with intermittent fasting. Now, you may be thinking, how does my morning routine affect my weight? And I'm here to tell you that it can affect it in some major ways. If you're waking up every morning and you're kind of behind the eight ball and you're just rushing through your day, you start off in a rush and you just end up rushing the entire day, and you look around and you realize like you're not really being consistent with anything and you don't even really know what your weight is doing, that means that you're just going to be spinning your wheels. But instead, if you can get in control of your mornings and be intentional, there's this amazing ripple effect that just kind of goes throughout your day. You're more calm and you're doing the things that you need to do in order to lose weight. Now, the first step is get up early. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be resistant to the idea of getting up early. Right now, you probably think that you are sleeping the right amount of time, that you need every bit of sleep that you're getting. And I'm a big proponent of sleep and getting enough. But getting up early, getting in that habit is life-changing. I like to get up at about 4 o'clock, but I would recommend, get up a couple of hours before your children do. This will give you a nice block of time so that you can start the day with intention, get the things done that you need to get done in the mornings, and then you can enjoy your family. Back in 2014, I was under the impression like I need to sleep more because I was sleeping a lot. I was sleeping for probably 10 hours a night, and I kept thinking maybe I just need more sleep because I just felt tired all the time. But the real problem was I was obese and I needed to get the weight off. And I heard some great advice around that time. It was from a famous speech from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said, sleep faster. And I took that to heart, and I did, and my life changed because of it. So once your alarm goes off, you get out of bed, go to the bathroom, hop on the scale, look at the number, and then put that number into your weight tracking app. Now, in the first 5 minutes of the day, you've already got 3 major victories under your belt. First of all, you've practiced some self-discipline. You've told yourself, I'm going to get up at a certain time, and you did it. The second thing is you held yourself accountable by getting on the scale and seeing what you weighed. And the third thing you've done is that you have tracked your weight, which means that now when you are trying to figure out, is my plan working? Am I on track to hit my goals? You're going to be able to make wise decisions because you can see, yes, my weight is doing what I'm needing it to do, or no, it's not. This plan is not working. Now, if you are a coffee drinker, I think this is a great time to grab a cup of coffee. I like to have my coffee with cream and I fix it. And then I have a stretch of time where I can journal and read and reflect. Now, the way this works for me is because I'm a Christian, I read the Bible, I take some time to think and pray about the day. And, the thing is that puts a lot of things in perspective for me. It starts the day out with like a sense of calm, as opposed to just kind of waking up and beginning on all the things that I need to do today. And the other thing to do during this time is to journal. If you are not currently in the journaling habit, I understand how intimidating it can be, but it can be something really super simple, like write down 3 things you're grateful for and 3 ways to make today great. That's what I do. I do some other things. That's from the 5-minute journal. So you can certainly check that out if you need like just a template. But writing down 3 things you're grateful for, it puts you in a positive state. It makes you think about the good things in life. And on the other hand, the 3 ways to make today great helps you to think about your day, and you're sitting there in a nice, quiet house. You don't have kids buzzing around you. Maybe your husband's awake or your spouse is awake, but otherwise it's quiet, and you can think about what is today going to look like? And if you don't currently know, you can make some plans. That's the thing about intermittent fasting. It does create a lot of space in your day. And when that space gets created, it can be a little intimidating because it kind of feels like a vacuum, and it can be really, really easy to fall into just eating during that time because you're bored or whatever. But this is a great time to reflect and think about what would you like to fill your day with besides food. And the great thing is that when you are writing these things down, it kind of forces you to prioritize, and it forces you to decide what's important here. Like if you have 3 different things, like when you want to walk 6 miles like I do, that's like 2 hours out of my day. So then I have to say, okay, well, what else can I do this day? And it helps you to be realistic, but it also helps you to just not do certain things because you see that the important things are going to take time. And of course, this has this nice ripple effect again because you are setting your day up the way you want it to look instead of just kind of being behind all day and just reacting to stuff. This also is a great time to review your plan if you're new to, intermittent fasting and that kind of thing, just to kind of remind yourself, this is what I'm doing today. I am eating between the hours of, 2 and 8 or whatever you've set up for yourself. And all these things decrease stress, and decreasing stress is really important, especially for those of us out there who tend to stress eat. So if you are starting your day with intention and you're planning out your day, then you're able to know what you're supposed to be doing. There's not that constant stress in the day of, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And instead, you are just moving through your day with intention and knocking out those things that need to get done. But you may be saying, wait, I'm going to skip breakfast, so I have plenty of time to do a morning routine then. But here's the thing. If you have other people in your household, then that means they're going to be interrupting you. If you have kids, they're going to be asking you questions and they're going to be wanting to talk to you, and you want to be able to be present for that. So instead, wake up early so that you can do this and have a long chunk of time so you can have some time to get started on your day, get planned out what you're going to get done that day, and you'll have a much more peaceful time with this whole process. And look, as you get started building your morning routine, I want to prepare you mentally that this is actually a really difficult thing to do. It's about changing your behavior. It's also about getting up earlier and having, self-discipline, and all those things are tough. And it might take you quite some time to get the hang of this. I mean, in my own journey, it took about a good 2 years to get a morning routine built that I could actually stick with and be consistent with and actually like. Like, have you ever watched a newborn horse trying to stand up for the first time? You know how it gets up on its little wobbly legs and then it falls and then it stands up again and then it falls. That's pretty much like I was. So if you're the same way, don't feel bad. Just keep working at it. And of course, personalize your morning routine. If you're an artist and you find that you just can't seem to find time to paint, then, you can put that in your morning routine. Or the same thing with writing. If you're a writer, write first thing in the morning. But ultimately, a good morning routine will set you up for success for the rest of the day, which means success with intermittent fasting and just life in general. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. It's easy to get overwhelmed by all the conflicting information on the internet about intermittent fasting. I lost 80 pounds by practicing this in a sustainable, relaxed way. My book, The Laid Back Guide to Intermittent Fasting, guides you through the process of getting started, how to practice it, and things to try if you start having trouble. Click on the link on the screen or in the video description to buy your copy today.